There comes a moment in every person's life when they realize they are carrying something too heavy. It may be a painful memory, a broken relationship, a regret from years ago, an unmet expectation, a betrayal, a failure, or perhaps a version of life they desperately wanted but never received. Whatever it is, they carry it everywhere, into their thoughts, into their decisions, into their future. And without realizing it, the weight begins shaping their entire life. The strange thing is that most people believe holding on makes them stronger. They believe that refusing to let go proves loyalty, determination, commitment. But often, the opposite is true. Sometimes the strongest thing a person can do is release what no longer serves them. Because there is a profound difference between carrying a lesson and carrying a burden. One helps you grow, the other keeps you trapped. Today, we're going to explore one of the most difficult yet liberating skills a human being can develop: the art of letting go. Imagine holding a rope. At the other end of that rope is something painful, a resentment, a disappointment, a mistake. And every day you pull against it. You think about it, replay it, analyze it, fight it. The problem is that the more energy you spend holding on, the less energy you have available for living. Many people don't realize this. They become so focused on what happened that they stop paying attention to what is happening. Their past slowly steals their present, and eventually their future. The ancient Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that suffering often comes not from events themselves, but from our attachment to them. Think about that. Attachment, not the event, not the circumstance, the attachment. Two people can experience the same loss. One eventually heals. The other remains trapped for years. What creates the difference? Often it is their willingness to let go. This does not mean forgetting. It does not mean pretending something never happened. And it certainly does not mean that pain disappears overnight. Letting go is not denial. It is acceptance. Acceptance is one of the most misunderstood concepts in life. Many people think acceptance means approving of something. It doesn't. You can accept a reality without liking it. You can accept a loss without wanting it. You can accept a painful truth without agreeing with it. Acceptance simply means recognizing reality as it is, instead of endlessly fighting reality as you wish it were. Imagine standing in the rain. You can spend hours complaining that it shouldn't be raining. You can become angry, frustrated, resentful, but the rain continues. The moment you accept the weather, your energy becomes available for something more useful. Finding shelter, moving forward, adapting. Life works the same way. The sooner we stop arguing with reality, the sooner we can begin responding to it. One of the hardest things to let go of is regret. Almost everyone carries some form of it. A decision they wish they had made differently. A relationship they wish they had handled better. An opportunity they missed. A mistake they cannot stop replaying. Regret is powerful because it creates the illusion of control. The mind constantly revisits the past, searching for a different outcome, as if enough thinking could somehow change what has already happened. But the past is beyond negotiation. No amount of guilt can rewrite it. No amount of worry can erase it. No amount of self-punishment can alter it. The only thing we can control is what we do now. This is why wise people learn from the past without living in it. They extract the lesson, then move forward. Because a lesson is valuable, a prison is not. Another thing many people struggle to let go of is resentment. Resentment is a fascinating emotion. It feels powerful. It feels justified. Sometimes it even feels protective. But over time, resentment becomes poison. Not for the person who hurt you, for you. The person who betrayed you may have moved on years ago, yet the resentment remains alive within your mind, continuing to consume your energy, continuing to shape your emotions, continuing to influence your life. This is why forgiveness is often misunderstood. Forgiveness is not about excusing harmful behavior. It is not about pretending injustice never happened. It is about freeing yourself from carrying the burden forever. Because the longer you hold resentment, the longer the event continues controlling your life. And no one deserves that kind of power over your future. There is another attachment that quietly causes enormous suffering: the attachment to expectations. Many people are not hurt by reality itself. They are hurt because reality failed to match their expectations. They expected a relationship to last forever. They expected success to arrive sooner. They expected life to be fair. They expected people to behave differently. When reality and expectation collide, disappointment appears. This doesn't mean expectations are always wrong, but it does mean that rigid attachment to expectations often creates unnecessary pain. Life rarely unfolds exactly as planned. The people who adapt best are not necessarily the strongest. They are often the most flexible. They understand that uncertainty is part of life. And because they accept that uncertainty, they suffer less when plans change. One of the greatest lessons life teaches is that not everything is meant to stay. Some people enter your life for a season. Some opportunities come and go. Some chapters end. And no amount of resistance can prevent change forever. Imagine trying to hold water in your hands. The tighter you squeeze, the faster it escapes. The same principle applies to life. The harder we cling to things that are meant to change, the more pain we create. Letting go does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop trying to control what cannot be controlled. This distinction changes everything. Many people spend years fighting battles they can never win. Battles against time, against change, against reality itself. And the cost is enormous. Peace becomes impossible. Growth becomes difficult. Happiness becomes fragile. But when you learn to release what is beyond your control, something remarkable happens. You become lighter. Not because life becomes easier, but because you stop carrying unnecessary weight. The truth is that every person carries invisible burdens, old wounds, old fears, old disappointments. The question is not whether you have burdens. The question is whether those burdens are helping you grow or preventing you from moving forward. Sometimes the most important decision you can make is deciding what no longer deserves space in your mind. Because attention is one of your most valuable resources. Whatever you repeatedly focus on becomes stronger. If you focus on old pain, the pain grows. If you focus on resentment, resentment grows. If you focus on regret, regret grows. But if you focus on growth, healing begins. This doesn't happen overnight. Healing is rarely dramatic. It is usually gradual, quiet, invisible. One day you think about the pain slightly less. Another day you notice you're smiling again. A month later, the burden feels lighter. A year later, you realize you become someone stronger because of what happened. That is the beauty of letting go. It doesn't erase your story. It transforms your relationship with it. The experience remains, but its power over you begins to fade. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of letting go is that it creates space. Space for new opportunities. Space for new relationships. Space for new dreams. Space for peace. A life filled with old burdens leaves little room for new possibilities. But a mind willing to release the past becomes open to the future. Many people spend years asking, why did this happen? Eventually, a better question emerges. What can I do with what happened? That question changes everything, because it shifts your focus from resistance to growth, from victimhood to responsibility, from the past to the future. The truth is that letting go is not a single decision. It is a practice, a choice you make repeatedly. Some days it feels easy, other days it feels impossible. But every time you choose acceptance over resistance, healing over resentment, growth over regret, you move forward, one step at a time. And that is enough. Because progress is not measured by perfection. It is measured by movement. So ask yourself, what are you still carrying? What burden continues to occupy your thoughts? What memory, expectation, resentment, or regret refuses to let go? And perhaps the more important question, what would your life feel like without it? Because sometimes the door to peace does not require gaining something new. Sometimes it requires releasing something old. The art of letting go is not about losing. It is about making space for what truly matters. And when you finally learn that art, you discover a freedom that no circumstance can take away. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Thoughtful Line for more insights into psychology, stoicism, self-mastery, and personal growth. Until next time, stay thoughtful.